Oh, with your boy.
Zacky Poo.
Zacky Poo.
Zacky Poo, people. Y'all know. I heard that Sammy told me ain't no gay shit allowed up in that household. Nothing Gonzalez household, but I got to warn you right now. I got a man crush on Zac Efron. I do.
She's like, I understand.
She's like, yeah, you get it, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you have a man crush with, Zac Efron, why not? And I'm trying to get...
And just like that.
Just like that.
You just make it okay.
I just make that.
You just wave your hands.
It's that easy. Try it. You might like it. But, and I'm always rooting for him. Always rooting for my Zac. I want him to do well. He's not having too much luck with the theatrical releases. Even Neighbors 2, which people thought was going to be a big hit, and didn't do as good as they thought it was going to do.
No.
I say, I'll give the boy another chance. Put him in another one of those rated R comedies. Let's see what he can do.
I was sure We Are Your Friends was going to be that big breakout.
Man, I was too. I thought that was going to be movie of the year. How can you deny those abs? But people don't want to see it. They're like fat people. Like, what's his name? Seth Rogen, who they say is, even he's a bigger draw than Zac. But with this, we got Adam Devine and we have Zac Efron. They're brothers, Mike and David. And they go to so many family functions where they're like, man, we're the life of the party. Meanwhile, their dad, played by Stephen Root, he's like, no, you fuck up every function that we have.
You have to appreciate how the movie opens showing them having fun at all these different functions. And you're like, man, these guys are fun. They bring the fun.
Yeah.
But then when the dad sits them down and shows what happened, like if you fast forward the tape 5 minutes, how it goes horribly wrong. And people end up in the hospital every single one of those times.
I'm going to tell you, the movie, Martin's right. It has a brilliant opening because they show you what goes on in these guys' minds and then there's reality. And they really completely destroy every function that goes on. Dad finally tells these two knuckleheads, he's like, look, the only way to keep you assholes out of trouble is if you bring dates. Because when I no dates around, you out there hunting ass and trying to party too hard. We're going to sit your ass down and make you be nice gentlemen for my daughter's wedding. You ain't going to mess that up.
Bring some nice girls.
Meet some nice girls. But that's the problem. Now, I have the Red Band trailer right here, which will actually tell you more about the movie than some of the clips I would show or me describing it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then we'll come back with more of our review.
Mike, Dave, I love you guys, and I cannot wait.
I thought that was a Chipmunks trailer.
I know, right? Her voice, oh my God. She's one of those girls.
No. Hey, Dave!
For you to be a part of our big day, but you need wedding dates.
You want us to bring dates to a wedding?
Please.
What? Fuck! Are you insane?
Who's gonna maintain the booze luge?
Yeah, if it's not clean, it's terrible. Seriously, I thought I got herpes one time.
1, 2, 3, get loose now.
We're fun dudes. We're the coolest guys at the family event.
We'll shape up for you, Jeannie. We gotta find the right girls for this.
This is for Jeannie.
Where do we even go? What?
We're about to do something awesome.
Mike and Dave Stengel are looking for dates for their sister's wedding in Hawaii.
Those guys are going to take us to Hawaii.
We're looking for girls that our mom and our sister would like.
We're going to look respectable as fuck.
They're leaving.
It's all part of the plan.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to fill up your breasts.
My hero.
I saved your life! You okay? I saved your life! Grandma, meet Alice. She's super smart.
I manage a hedge fund.
Wow.
We hedge it hard.
Tatiana, she's a school teacher.
Everyone get the fuck away from me! Get out of here. It's Adult Swim.
Jeannie, I am proud to introduce our wedding dates.
You guys look great together.
Thank you.
You're so tiny. He's so big. You take all that?
Who are these girls? Are you guys smoking weed?
It's 9 a.m. Who wakes and bakes?
My grandma's right there.
Oh, yeah? Does that skank want a hit?
It's going down for it.
They lied to us to get a free trip to Hawaii.
Oh! You're turn, Mike! Don't be a pussy!
I'm never gonna die!
Oh, shit.
Is it okay?
It looks like a fucked up waffle. Like the waffle that the chef would just go, we're throwing that away. This whole wedding, we can just go into shit.
Be free, my friends!
Are you tripping?
Dave, I'll be honest with you. I can't continue to wear this horse.
What? It's those girls. The girls aren't the problem. You are.
I am so stressed out! Could you help her let loose?
I call this the bent penguin. Angry donkey. The souls meet where the holes meet.
What's next? I'm gonna walk in on mom giving dad a push pop. What's a push pop? It's a sexual term that I just made up. What's a push pop? It's a whole hand up an ass, David. Two hands. God. 2 hands. Whoa. Pushing the pop. Pushing the pop.
I mean, that looks like a full price movie. I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, but you know what? Hey, man, you laugh. But at the beginning of this movie, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying this film, dude. I really am. Because I'm looking at it, that you got a lot of family members telling each other "fuck you," kind of like my family. I can relate. I'm looking at this, and they're kind of progressive, interracial relationship right there. No big deal. They even draw attention to it. They're doing a lot of things that I'm thinking, man, this is really cool right here. And I'm gonna tell you something. There are real moments here, and I got my boy Zach in there, so that's a plus. But there are real moments in here where the comedy, it's kind of crude, and they're being dirty to get a laugh. But in between that, I like crude humor when you have moments of realness in there. There are moments where Stephen Root and Zac Efron, they're sharing some real father and son moments in there. Like in between all the cursing and everything, I mean, they come in and right when you think it's getting goofy, Zac Efron come in and be like, I'm just kidding, Dad. And they give each other a hug. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. They got people in here who actually make jokes like real people, like the cab driver.
Yeah.
In the movie, I forgot that comedian's name was Eric Griffin, where he's where you had what's her name?
Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey Plaza and Anna Kendrick were in the cab with him, and they're like, we sound like fun girls. They're like, nah, y'all sound like some bitches who ain't got no money. It's and there's a lot of surreal humor in here where I'm thinking, okay, this is kind of going beyond just kind of being a raunchy comedy.
It's got lots of genuine laughs in it.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning where it was just there were side characters coming in who were just kind of just genuinely weird. It was kind of raising the movie up a notch. And then these skanks come in. Aubrey Plaza and Anna Kendrick, they are too much like Mike and Dave, and there's just too much fucking stupid in this movie at that point.
It seems like if you took Step Brothers and just doubled it down and added some females in there.
Well, clearly, like they're building off the momentum from. I mean, if there is momentum from Bad Grandpa, having Zac Efron,
Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa, yeah. Having the two of them,
Aubrey Plaza and Zac Efron,
yeah, having them there, and she's very similar to her. She's a lot like her character in Dirty Grandpa, except she reminded me of Danielle in this movie. Over and over. I ain't lying.
Man.
the stuff she, is it just me?
Martin, no, you took Martin because I was going to say this right from me. I've seen Danielle do shit like this. I've been there for that shit.
Jesus.
It is
the way her and Anna Kendrick play off each other. This, like when especially the scenes with the two of them talking to each other. I was like, oh my god, she's so Danielle. It's not even funny.
Oh man, Martin is right. And when you get all four of them together, it is just this movie needs riddling, man. It's all over the place. It's loud and it's just erratic.
Here's the thing about this movie, because some of it is funny. It's almost, I won't say heartbreaking, but it's one of these where it's like, this could get a matinee. It could, but it doesn't want one. It won't let me. You won't let me give you a matinee because there's so much ad libbing. There's so much ad libbing. A lot of it bad. There's so much ad libbing that trailer we just saw, half those jokes aren't even in it.
Yeah,
like they just ad lib, and like, okay, we'll use this one.
And I even have that written down that there's a lot of ad libbing in here. The problem with a movie like this where it ad libs, the people in here are not good at it. Right. So you can see the actual written jokes in the middle of the ad libbing because the jokes will kind of hit, and the ad libbing will just ramble. Like they were,
it rambles. It's like they delivered the punchline and they just kept ad lib rambling after that. And it's like, man, you lost it.
And it's like,
you had it.
My stop was back there, and they just keep going.
I can smoke weed out of this. I can smoke weed out of this.
Look at that teacher, grabbing her apple a day. Look at that personality from behind. It is, dare I say, well-rounded.
Look at Mike. He looks like a funhouse mirror version of a better-looking dude, but he is just that dude.
Okay, I'll get off right here. You can let me off. Wait, we still going? Yeah, it keeps going.
Dave, it is so on this weekend.
I am not touching this guy the whole weekend. Check this out. Yeah. I get close, but I never touch it. They have such beautiful flowers here.
She's throwing out serious vibes right now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna butter them biscuits.
And that annoys the shit out of me. It was kind of bearable at first when Mike and Dave were hanging out with each other because it's like, all right, y'all are brothers and y'all just goofing around. But you soon learn, and this is from a first-time director right here, and I don't know who the scriptwriters are. Yeah, man, but the biggest problem with this for me, well, not the biggest, there's a lot of problems here. That was one of them that you just saw right there, is they talking this faux black slang through the whole film.
We're gonna look respectable as fuck.
That's Danielle right there.
That is.
Right?
Come on, you can't deny. Look at that.
She's still gonna try to deny that.
In fact, that's not even Aubrey Plaza. She's possessed by Danielle right now. She's like, help me.
That's sad, man. You saw like that scene, especially with those two, because they're the legit comedians of this. Like Adam and Aubrey Plaza were comedians before this, and they couldn't even ad lib for this.
I don't know if it's the director or if it's just they just don't know how to ad lib because you saw what happened. In that clip.
I'm gonna say it's the director because she was a great ad libber in Funny People.
Yeah, it's like the director's having them ad lib a lot and doesn't know which ones to cut out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being that this is the first time director and I can't remember his name, I would probably put it on that because he's not reining his actors in. And you're right, Anna Kendrick, man, she's on a roll. She's playing a stoner here, and I'm not saying she can't play that, but you can tell that she's trying too hard to do that.
Yeah, she's trying to keep it. I mean, she's an actor. She's doing with the lines that are there. She doesn't ad lib as much, but what happens with the ad libs is that they actually break away from the character that they've established. Like with the ramblings they go on, it's like, oh, well, you had this character this, and now just to make this joke, they've said this other thing that contradicted what they've done before. And it happens over and over. They have to try to snap back to where they were.
Yeah.
And I don't know, something about Adam Devine, I kept thinking of him as a white Kevin Hart throughout this movie.
He is the most annoying woman to watching Workaholics.
Yeah, he is, man. There's
a lot of just screaming stuff for no reason.
Oh, Martin, you hit it right there because that's one of the things that I have a problem with animated movies is that a lot of them today they're loud and they're doing loud voices and talking loud and screaming just to make funny faces. Mm-hmm. But those are cartoons. I don't like it with them. When real people do it, it gets extra obnoxious. They just start making noises. Not real written comedy, not anything clever. They start making faces and noises for a cheap laugh.
These girls, they've got to go. We should be practicing our speech for tonight, not babysitting the twins from The Shining.
Let's just chill out, focus on Jeannie, and try not to be assholes for the rest of the weekend, okay? Can we do that?
I can't do that, David, because I saw our little sister. Well, let's just say she was making this face.
What, she saw a ghost? She really had to pee? What are you doing?
What the fuck, man? That's a moment where maybe people, look, we're at a screen and people laughing. I'm just sitting up there like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, you're like, come on, get to it.
Yeah. Even I think Zac Efron's really confused in that scene right there. He's like, man, we got a script. What are you doing? It's confused as fuck. Look, like, come on, man. I need this shit.
I'm sorry, I don't know my line.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna take off my shirt. Fuck it.
Yeah. And that's where you get down to what they're doing here. A rated R movie like this should be something where the joke should be that they took a flimsy premise from some PG-13 romantic comedy and turned it into a rated R movie, punched it up, and have it play against what we consider to normally be an innocent story. Instead of taking a flimsy premise and forcing all the nasty, raunchy humor in it, because that's what it feels like. A lot of it just feels forced.
Well, it's one of these things where the premise doesn't make a lot of sense, or actually makes no sense when you come down to it.
Yeah, I know some people will like this. I think it's getting good reviews out there. I found it. I didn't hate it. There are some moments where I genuinely did laugh, scattered throughout the film. It's not like it's front loaded or back loaded, where one part is weaker than the other. They scattered little bits of laughs out there. But most of all, if you couldn't tell already, I'm gonna just say with a word I've been using this whole review. It was just annoying. annoying as fuck. And that's why I give it a rental as fuck. So,
Yeah,
low rental.
I give it a rental also. I mean, it's in that realm of like, I can't tell if this was an okay movie that just kind of went bad, or if it was a bad movie that has surprisingly good moments every so often. Because really, to look at it, looking at the trailer, it looks like something I wouldn't laugh at all. So I was surprised when I did get laughs where I was like, okay, that was funny, and kept having hope for it. Like, even to there was never that point when I completely gave up on it, but I did give up on it being anything higher than a rental.
Well, I mean, I give credit to some people who actually can ad lib in the movie. It's not like it's void of talent. I mean, every actor in here is talented.
Everybody's talented.
But some people can ad lib and some can't. This guy right here, what's his name? Sam Richardson.
He's great in Veep.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, what he does in Veep, that rambling, he does it all the way through. Like, honestly, I love him in Veep, but seeing him here, I go like, oh, wait, that's his one trick.
Oh.
Yeah. But at least he's standing out amongst the other people. I mean, he can actually be funny with some of the things that he says. So it's not, like I said, it's not anything that's totally a loss, but, fuck this movie. Anyway.
Some of you will rent it, and you'll be like, I don't know, I laughed. I don't know what those guys are talking about.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you didn't pay to go see it in the theater.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Aren't the problem. You are.
I am so stressed out. Could you help her let loose?
I call this the bent penguin. Angry donkey. The souls meet where the holes meet.